Welcome to Java Expressions Live, folks. This is the third Sunday of the month, and that means that you're going to get some great live entertainment from some of our local artists, both on a poetically and a musical end. We're broadcasting live right here from the coffee scene here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, which is, we got a crowd behind us. I don't know that we got a crowd yet. Ain't nothing wrong with the bill. Ain't nothing wrong with the bill. People talk about it, but hey, the city is the city. Everybody got a problem. And anyway, I had to clear my throat. But anyway, this is what we do every third Sunday of the month, and we have some really talented folks coming and share with us. Broadcasting from the coffee scene. I'm your host, Neil Ray. I want to thank our good friends from Outlaw Poetry Channel for sharing that moment. Of course, that would be Mr. North Star himself, the producer. Now, we take a little flip and flow, and yeah, that's right. Might as well clap for him too here, because he gives you the pictures. Now, there's the one thing that we like to let you know is that we do this by your registration at the beginning of the month. You have the first Sunday through the first Wednesday of the month to register. We take 8 slots. After the 8 are filled, if you register and you're still within that time frame, we will roll you over to the next month. So you're automatically registered for the next event, so it keeps on rocking and rolling in its own direction. So we love doing it like that. Now, with that being said, we also remind you that when you do bring your material, also make sure it's clean. This is a family environment, and we do like to see where the wordsmiths are and where the singer-songwriters are. We do like you to have a lot of original material, especially as a singer-songwriter. We recommend that. Not that we're worried about all this other stuff, but we just like you to do that. That's what you come for, and that's what you're going to highlight. So we're looking forward to all that activity and everything going in its own direction. So, with that being said, we're going to take the opportunity to bring up our first voice, a gentleman who has been frequently here at the coffee scene on many occasions, and very happy to have him. And he had signed up earlier for one of the live streams, and he wasn't able to make it. So, very happy to have him in the mix. Tonight we bring Mr. Wes Brown.
Good evening, good evening. Normally I'm quite prepared. This evening I'm not, but I was on the roster to recite for the live thing. So I'm gonna do my best. If I mess up, sit down quietly. I have a friend of mine here on my job, and he's here to laugh at me and tell everybody on the job how I messed up. But I'm gonna do my best. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, yes, Lord, let there be light. And there was light. And God saw the light that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day. And the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, yes, Lord, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, yes, Lord, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that. It was good. And God said, yes, Lord, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that. It was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, yes, Lord, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night. And let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made two great lights. The greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that. It was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that have life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of the heaven. And God created great whales, and every living thing that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that. It was good. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth. And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, yes, Lord, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cow and creeping thing, and beasts of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that. It was good. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them. And God said unto him, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth. And every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for me. And to every beast of the earth, and every fowl of the air, and everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for me. And it was so, and God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. It was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Amen, sisters and brothers. Amen, ladies and gentlemen. And I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Mr. Wes Brown starting us off right here. You know, we dance around this thing, and I love the way that when you come to our events here at the Coffee Scene, one thing I want you to be aware of is that you're going to get everything, and I mean everything. Every night, no matter whether it be Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, it's going to be different. You're going to get something different, and we can all appreciate the fact that we get a wide variety. Our diversity is one of the reasons why we exist as a people. We all diverse. That's why we work so well. Nobody's an absolute. You're not an absolute. Don't worry about it. So don't try to be. That's my opinion, you know. But always remember, for every pro there's a con. I love that. We're going to bring in a musical voice. We have several musicians on the list this evening, and they're going to be harmonizing and delighting us with a wide variety of good stuff all the way through. Let's bring in Caitlin.
Where's mine? Ages, yes.
Thank you. Alright, so before I start, I wanted to share everything with everybody because if you've never been here before, one of the great things about live expressions is that we're a family, forever and always, and it's really awesome. So, I'm very excited to say that my husband and I are expecting our first child. Thank you. We're super excited. When they told me, I thought of all the goldfish I accidentally killed when I was a kid, so I kind of panicked. But we're really, really excited, and you know, I hope y'all get to meet him or her, because I want them to be a part of this family too. So. I know. Emotional stuff. Alright, so, anyhow, launching into a song. So the song I'm going to be singing is called With You, and it's from a new musical that's out called Ghost the Musical, which is based on the movie, which is phenomenal. And unfortunately my speaker broke on the way here, so I'm going to be doing it a cappella. So I hope y'all will bear with me. I picked up your shirt this morning. I don't know why. Mr. Reynolds said to say hello. I started to cry. Every place we ever walked on, everywhere we talked, I miss you. You never leave my mind. So much of you is left behind.